Hello everybody, my name... Whoa, jeez. Whoa, shit! Okay. Hello everybody, I'm Cynical Butthole, and welcome to Airbrawl. I recently made a video about 7 Days to Die, stating my opinions on why I don't think console folks should invest in it if they're expecting a full game. And I decided to do kind of a counter video of my own concept, and basically just stating why I believe this is an incredible early access game. And why I believe it's worth a purchase if you're willing to spend a few dollars on something that's not complete. That being said, it's a little counterintuitive to what I was saying about 7 Days to Die, but my only difference being is that I don't think that 7 Days to Die should be invested on console because of the state it's in, and because they're asking you to, if you already own it on PC, essentially buy another copy of it so you can enjoy it with your friends who may not have a PC or who are stuck on console specifically. So the reason I wanted to talk about this game is because it's an incredibly fun game. It's simple, it's easy to pick up, it's not one of those games where you have to devote your life to become very good at it. The game rewards really strong piloting skills. And that isn't to say that you have to be an incredible pilot in order to progress in this game. And I probably shouldn't say progress, because there's no progression in this game. There's no story. It's purely multiplayer. If you've visited Imgur, or Imager, again, whatever your pronunciation is, even semi-recently, probably within the past year or two, you may have seen an advertisement for this game that had come up stating that it had just been opened up for Steam Early Access. And that to me is really exciting. Whoops. Oh look, we got some players. Great. And that for me is really exciting because that kind of shows that whoever they are, they're interested in their game, and that they were willing to put forth the necessary effort to do the proper advertisement without having to spam people with it. And B, they were also able to generate genuine interest. I would be a perfect example of that. So, as I was saying, as the gameplay goes, it's incredibly fun. The controls are insanely easy. I don't have more than 10 hours in this game, but as you may have seen in the footage before, I'm a pretty solid pilot. And this game rewards that kind of stuff. Ah, shit, poison gas. Oh, time to bail. So, the level designs are beautiful. The differences in planes and their special abilities is incredible. Every plane has a different setup with weapons. They have different specialties. You can't change the specialties, that's just something that they kind of do. But what you can do is you can change which combination of weapons you have. So for example, I'm using the Cyber Priest right now, and I'm using the Lightbringer, which allows you to drop stacks onto an opponent. And once you get 5 stacks... Oh, hold on. Once you drop 5 stacks, it kind of allows you to... it's called an orbital smite, actually, now that I think about it. Shit, he got me with that, that poison gas. And kaboom. So, that person is playing the Witch Doctor. But usually I actually play the Witch Doctor. I go Poison Darts and Batapult, which is Poison Darts that deal damage over time, and a Catapult that fires pots of angry bats that deal damage over time. So I basically just load them up with damage over time and then get out of there as quick as I can. So one example of these special abilities I was talking about is this person's special ability is that I can boost forward very quickly, or boost backwards very quickly, based on whatever you need to do at that point in time, you know? So that's what I like to do. I like to load them up with damage over time and then just split out of there real quick. For example, that should be enough to kill the guy. Yep, that's it. So now I think I'm in the lead. Yep, I'm in the lead, but I've also been in the lobby longest. Let me get back to what I was trying to say. I really enjoy this game. The level design is really fun and playful and interesting. And the characters all feel completely different. They have different bonuses and perks to them each. You know, one of them is incredibly strong, but because of that, he's also very, very slow. On top of that, everybody feels different, you know? So I I'm gonna boost away from the guy real quick and then turn around and give him some bats. That'll be enough to take him out. So I guess the point I'm just trying to make is I really love this game, and I'm not exactly sure what its price tag is on Steam right now, but like I would suggest with 7 Days to Die, don't invest in this game if you're expecting a full game, because it's not. It's only multiplayer. There is offline, but it's only against bots. It's not very fun. The bots never change, you know, they never become any more difficult. They just kind of do their thing, and that's it. So this to me was worth whatever price tag it had when it initially came out, but as of right now, I tweeted at the developers recently and asked why we haven't seen and asked why we hadn't seen any updates recently, but I haven't gotten a response, and I kind of honestly don't expect to. I would be really happy to see more updates come out for this game, but as of right now, there just isn't anything, which sucks because, again, I really like this game, but there are no updates available for it, so it saddens me that there is no more activity going on with this game. Like, I haven't seen an update from the developers in over 6 months now, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a bad game, nor does it mean that it's not worth the money. There's still a pretty solid following of people who play this game, and I would love to see those people continue to come online and enjoy the game, because it is an incredibly fun game. Like, I'm having a great time trying to get this fuck. Nope. Throw that anchor. Hehe. Gotta avoid those propellers. But anyways, I just wanted to make a little bit more of a positive video after the 7 Days to Die one. I haven't caught too much flack over the I haven't caught too much flack over the video as of now, and that's been awesome because I was expecting a lot of negative reviews from it. But for the most part, everybody has been really understanding in my purpose in creating the video, and understanding that I'm not making it just to say fuck this game and fuck the developers and yada yada. I don't believe that at all. I enjoy 7 Days to Die, but I found it very hard to play it a lot of times. So I guess what I'm just trying to say in the most roundabout way possible is that I don't dislike 7 Days to Die. It's a fun game, I enjoy it, but it's just not something I want to see move to console in the way that it is. And that being said, that doesn't mean I don't support early access games. I do. I support this game very, very much. You know, the subreddit is still regularly active from what I've seen, and that's okay. Like, I'm super, super happy with that. I just wish that the developers would pick this game back up, because design on this, I'm not a game developer, so don't take this with a grain of salt, but I can't help but feel like design on this kind of game, or this game specifically, doesn't necessarily require a whole lot. The graphics are fairly simple. There's no insane effects. Everything kind of has that comic booky feel to it. That guy's gonna try and tether me as my wing flies through there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nope. Alright, dude. No can do. Alright. So, that dude's playing the sharpshooter, which allows you to tether yourself to enemies. And then do rising damage over time. And then he deployed a little black hole there to try and suck me in at the end, but whoa, I did it. Anyways, I really like this game. If you're looking for a fun early access game to support and hope that the developers come back to it, then I would definitely suggest Airbrawl, especially if you were a fan of Ace Combat and the like when those games were still up and popular. But just be warned, there's really not a whole lot of content coming out here anytime soon anyway. I hope they pick it back up, but I don't think they will. But for what I've paid for, I'm happy with what I've got. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.